Oh, say does that star-spangled...
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of a season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you reeling.
It's been well documented that MP is taking these matchups seriously against other opponents in this conference. You got to wonder if that hasn't provided some extra motivation.
And how impressive have these performances been by MP? He puts a big old target on his back that his competition isn't taking lightly and continues to dominate out there. He's garnered a good deal of added respect the way he's taking care of his business.
Now, look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then it's George. And it's Prosper in at the power forward. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Irving. And he comes up with the deuce.
Some of the quickest hands in the NBA. Kyrie showing you that quick release there.
And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all three levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
That bucket in no time at all. MP. He's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Lakers. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Obviously, they're trying to limit the damage Luka Doncic inflicts. That's at the front of his mind. He said, Luka is going to get his. We can't stop that, but we can't let him set up everyone else for easy ones. When the whole team gets involved, we're cooked. So we're going to make him work for every assist out there. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Now George, following the three-point attempt by MP. This one for three. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
shooting the lights out from distance here early.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Pass to Prosper. Dallas again missing.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now George, following the three-point attempt by MP.
Got to be careful putting up a shot around Anthony Davis.
MP deciding where to go with it. Sinks the triple. MP's got 14.
Man, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Hachimura is checked in for the Lakers. The Mavericks also with a sub. Lively's checked in. Here's Doncic, coming off 31 points last game. And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Thank you, Kevin. Today, the story is about the Pelicans and the trade with the Chicago Bulls. They wanted to upgrade their front court, and they've done that by adding Nikola Vucevic. The veteran center continues to be a very efficient player at this stage of his career, especially as a scorer, and this franchise is extremely pleased that they were able to acquire him.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. And some changes here for the Mavericks. P.J. Washington. We've got Hachimura. Hands out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's MP. And it's Strawther in at the 2 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Hits it from three-point range. 8 points for him.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for 3.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And here's Thompson, following the three-pointer by MP. Shoots. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Doncic.
Doncic's always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
And here's MP for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He started out hot from distance, and that has continued.
Doncic with it. Picked up by Davis. And it's Doncic missing.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Houston lit up the floor. He picked up 67 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could. The stats he put up were amazing. He knew nobody could slow him down, and he went to work. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And here's Thompson, following the three-pointer by MP. Doncic outside. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Three-pointer connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
MP against Doncic. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. MP, that's for 2. A rebound by Washington. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. A 12-point game. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
That doesn't go either for Doncic. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's MP for 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Here's Doncic. And again, unable to change momentum. And so it's Los Angeles, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome, everyone. We knew they wanted a track meet, and man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out, and we've still got a whole other half to go. And now a subject that's always of interest, player movement around the... Thanks for spending halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The star backcourt, Doncic and Irving are the guard set. Then it's George. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Prosper in at the 4 slot. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
MP, that's for 2. Another bucket. Wow!
Night after night, he has been unbelievable scoring the ball at will.
And if he keeps it up, he's going to be top 5 in single-season 40-point games. That speaks to his unwavering consistency. Lakers leading by 16. And here's MP for 3. Trains the three-pointer. MP's got 43 points.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Here's Doncic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on MP. Look, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway. But we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And here is Los Angeles now after Luka Doncic's miss. And here's MP for 3. Here's Davis. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Davis playing big. Love to see that. creating extra scoring opportunities as a result.
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
And I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
The three for Doncic. Lakers with the rebound.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump.
Connects again.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance, GA, has tied him for third most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another. That's in there. Davis with the assist. MP's got 55.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here. Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Lets it go with the 3. Hits it again. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. To end the drought. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
It's stolen by Davis. Now the Lakers on the break. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Doncic.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Irving. And it goes.